Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about goals for the new year, planning, habit tracking, how to make sure you get things done and set good habits for yourself. Everything I do to make sure I have a successful year. And of course, Happy New Year everyone. It is 2023. I really hope that this can be a happy and successful year for all of us. And I do have to say thank you so much to Notion, because Notion is sponsoring this video. I have used Notion for years, and honestly when they emailed me I was in disbelief and I couldn't believe it, and I thought it was fake, but it wasn't fake, and here we are. Before we get into goal setting, etc., I suppose I will give a little rundown on what you are looking at. So close that. Here is my dashboard, I'd like to call it. It is my main page. I've got everything in one place. It is beautiful. Probably the first thing I'd like to mention is on Notion you can have a cover for every page if you wish, and this one is from a Studio Ghibli film, but you can use colours, you can use images, upload your own, which is what I did. You can even link from the web, and you can also add a little emoji or an icon, and you can also make your own, which is really nice. On my dashboard I do just have a Pomodoro timer. You can also have breaks, long breaks, and you can customize how long you want it to be, and you can even customize the background, which I love. I'm using the Ghibli countryside one, and by the way this will be a template available in the description. It's free, you can customize it however you want, and I made this on my own and with some of the Notion templates provided, so let me know if you like it. I hope you do. Here I've got my main pages, which we'll get into in a second, and then I've got just a very broad to-do list. These could be today, this week, so I know to get them done. At the bottom is my week at a glance. You can just add in some text, add in tick boxes, drop downs. You can also customize the text colour. I typically keep it black, and then if I am adding colour I will change the background, which is just here, colour. You can choose whatever you want. I'm going with quite an earthy theme here I think, so I'm going to keep it blue and green. For example, today is Sunday, so I could write that I want to film my Notion video, and to do this as a checkbox you do a / and then just go to to-do list and write it in. And then of course when you're done you can just tick it off. Now that we've briefly covered everything on my dashboard, I suppose we will start with my goals for 2023. In here I have quick links to my other pages, which you can also access from the dashboard, and then specifically for this year I've got a mood board and a page for my goals and intentions. I also just have an embed of a quote from Pinterest, and I have some calendars. So I like to organise my calendars based on what they are. So for example, university, you can have them here, open them as a page, and I will get more into this when I go to my university page. And today I do also want to edit this video, so I could just write edit Notion video. And if I just add a tag for editing, you can choose the colour. I'll make this one blue. You can include the time if you want to do that. I will say 4 p.m. and there we go. Starting with my mood board. I do a mood board every year. I like doing this as a way to visualize my goals, and I love doing it in Notion because it's completely customizable and you can change the width, the size. I can make more columns, I could have some more like rows. So I've just got some quotes here. I've got a little happy sheep because I just want to be happy. I want to try some knitting or crochet. Honestly, I don't know what that is, but I want to be able to make it. This is for journaling. This one is try new meals and also eat more vegetables. I just want to be healthier. Here I've got some books and just some paintings as well, because I would love to do more art in the coming year. I'd say there are two main ways you can make a mood board, and the first way is of course just the / scroll down until you reach image, and you can upload it, embed a link, or use Unsplash, which provides images. What I did was just make a little file, and you can drag and drop any image you want directly into Notion and it will upload. There it goes, and you can adjust the size. You can also add captions to these images. So journal more. This one could be appreciate what I have, try new hobbies, read more, eat healthy and fulfilling meals. I think visualizing your goals is a lot better than just saying you will do them, because if you put down an image of what you want, it gives you more drive to get it done, I feel. Maybe that's just for me. And of course it is completely customizable, so you can be creative with this. Next is my goals and intentions. So I've got some Ghibli as my gallery view, but you could also do a list view or a table view. It does depend what you want, because I love seeing these images. However, if you want a more minimal page, you could go with a list view. This year I really want to focus on my fitness and my health. I'm going to make a bulleted list and just write some goals down I have for my fitness. I would like to run a half marathon in 2023. For context, I only just completed my first 5k 2 days ago. So I've got a long way to go, however, I think I can do it. I really want to start incorporating more fruit and veg into my diet, because for the longest time I didn't like them, and I think it made me grow up not knowing how to cook with any vegetables. So I'm trying my best this year. I realised the importance of my health, and it's definitely one of my main priorities for the year ahead. Currently, the main form of exercise I'm doing is walking and running, but I would love to try boxing, Pilates, so I'm hoping this year I can find a few different types of exercise that I really enjoy. Journaling, meditation and mind. Again, I'm just going to make a bullet point list, and I would like to journal daily and meditate daily. Yoga is something I've been practicing, but I often push it to the side when things get busy, and I really want to make it more of a constant in my life, so I'm definitely going to put yoga down. I think with this section, I just want to commit to myself and show myself that I can make these changes successfully. With my career, I'm approaching the end of university, and I am getting a lot of messages asking what I'm doing, and at this point, I don't know. So I suppose one of my main goals can be, I don't want to say figure out what to do with my career. However, maybe I could write, explore my options. I think if I speak to people and ask them to just be honest about what their job is, how they like it, if they have any regrets, if they have any advice, I think I can learn a lot. So network with others to gain perspective. Even though I am going to graduate in the middle of the year, I still would like to continue improving my skills. So that includes reading, learning Japanese, reading academic journals, things like that, just to make sure I'm still learning. I don't want to reach a stagnant point. And the final page is for my creativity. I think with YouTube I've been able to express my creativity a lot more, but I still want to get back into painting and drawing. I would absolutely love to be able to take an art class or a ceramics class, something like that. That is a dream of mine, because I've never really done anything like that. I just think being able to learn from a professional would be so nice, because up until now I've kind of just been doing whatever I want. I just really want to improve my skills and be able to express my creativity in different ways. And I would also like to put more time into my YouTube channel, because I absolutely love making videos, and I think this has been such a lovely way for me to be creative every single week and commit something to myself, because I don't have any boss or obligation to upload every week. I just made a commitment to myself I would do it because I love it and it's going so well. So now that I have my goal set out, I suppose we can move on to my habits. Here is the Notion habit tracker. I have customized it just a little bit. I changed it from 4 goals to 5, and I added a list view. When you click new month, it will load in a blank view. The goals I have are journaling, some form of exercise. This doesn't have to be strenuous, it can just be going on a walk, sufficient sleep, my yoga or meditation, and my 2 litres of water. I have it set to a bar to show progress. However, if you wanted to, you just go over here, right click and edit the view. And here you can see the properties. select progress, and you can choose between a number, the bar, or a ring. I keep it at the bar though, that's how I like it. And it just fills up as you go along. Next is my page for university. I suppose we'll start with the modules and courses. I always have the gallery view or the list view, but I prefer the gallery view. In here I've used a Notion template, and of course this is not filled out by me, it's just from Notion, and you've got your course title, instructor email, description, enrollment. If you don't need any of this, you can just cut it. Readings you need, the course schedule, the breakdown of the grades. If we go back to my uni page, I've got a table view of my assignments and a calendar view. I love to keep my assignments here because I can filter it, and if you filter by the submission, and it will only show unchecked. So now let's say I finish my assignment, I'm done with it, I go to submit and it will vanish. I love that. Of course you can reset your filters and it will come back, no worries about that. And here you can rename your modules to whatever you want, such as biology, and these can open as their own pages. It can be side view, center peek, or full page. I always go to the 3 dots in the top right and I make it small text and full width. And you can also experiment with different fonts, but my favourite is the default. Here you can add in whatever you want. Maybe let's do a heading saying presentation guidelines. You could create a table or a toggle list. You could tick them off and then toggle it shut. Next is for my YouTube, and I understand this will not apply to everybody, but again you can remove this, you can change it to anything you like. I've got my calendar here and also the table view sorted by ascending date, and these are the tags I've got: editing, filming, upload. And I also have 2 sub pages, one of which is creators that inspire. In here I have a table. I can put what type of thing they do that inspires me, their art or their name, a link to their channel or profile, and then just some notes. And then below this I have a little mood board, which is not very full, but I do need to work on filling it out more. So I love these bold texts and also cool fonts, and I also love how this text here goes behind the subject. And of course I always put the channel in brackets so I don't forget. And then I also have video ideas where I do the upload date, the status of the video, the title, the type of video, whether it's a vlog, a summary style. The vibe section isn't really strict. I mainly use it when I'm picking music for the video, and of course I can put notes in as well. And again here the filter system is similar to the assignments one I showed, where I will filter it based on what the status of the project is. So I've included all of them apart from the uploaded, and what this means is when I change the status from editing to uploaded, it will go and it's out of my mind. Next is my books, films and stuff page, which includes podcasts, articles, anything you can think of. This is a Notion template, and of course it is very empty because we're at the start of the year, okay? No judgment. However, this book, Killing Commendator, I've borrowed it from the library and it is probably the largest book I have read. So it's around 700 pages and I do expect it to take me a while. Here you can score things out of 5, add the dates you read them, the link to it. Here there are filters to filter on your rating. Say you read 30 books and you only want to see the ones rated 1 star. You can filter it that way. You can also view it by the status or just by the type. So books, films or TV, and everything you've finished. So to add in a new book, I would just go to new, can add in the title, let's say To Kill a Mockingbird, change it to book, maybe have in progress, and then when I go to my books it will be there, and when I go to my status it will be the in progress section. Next is expenses. I am awful at tracking my expenses, but I do really want to get better at this in the new year. So I just put some examples for December. I didn't really want to look at it because it's too painful. I decided in January I will track everything, so we can do it if we put our mind to it. Here it will automatically calculate the sum of your spending, and you can categorize by what they are. Here you can also view by month, or you can view by category, which I find very helpful. Typically when it's not Christmas I don't buy gifts, and I find that eating out is my main spender. So we'll see how this goes, but you can also set a monthly budget to keep in mind, add comments, because sometimes it is a one-off. For example, Christmas gifts, they don't happen every month, so it's okay. If you're interested in changing the currency, you can go to amount, edit property, and here we have the number format, and you can use all of these currencies, but of course I'm using pound. The next page is for travels, and I have intentionally left this one blank just to show how you can import one of Notion's templates into your page. So it should be here, templates, and here they are. We've got just for life, in general, students. If you run a business, you could do meetings, product management, brainstorming. The one I am looking for is the travel planner, which is what I used last year to plan my travels. Again, small text, full width, that's just how I like it, and I do remove the cover normally. Here you can do a packing list, add a schedule, for example your flights, and there is even a map view of where you're going. Another thing I love is how collaborative Notion is, and you can actually share pages with others. You can choose whether to allow editing or comments, and I think this is perfect if you are making a travel itinerary and you're going with somebody else. Another thing you could do is mention somebody within your page, which will notify them. I am as well changing this icon to a tram. So there we have it. That is my full Notion tour, how I'm setting goals for 2023 and how I'm hoping to maintain these habits. And I hope you enjoyed and learned a bit about Notion and everything you can do in this. I really love how customizable it is and how everything is so beautiful. I love the emojis, the colours, how you can add embeds. Everything is just so satisfying and pretty that it makes me feel more productive because I want to look at it. You can sign up for free using the link in the description, and my template, which is also free, will be in the description as well if you would like to use it. I made this myself, so I hope you love it. I think it's great, if I do say so myself, and yeah, you can customize it however you'd like. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you download Notion and get some good productivity going for the new year.